guys? It's your boy, Skinny Penis with the fog glasses, otherwise known as Gray J.E. This is going to be my first video. It is a gun-related video. As you can see, I've got a Tisas 1911. So, I've been doing some research into some firearms. I'm not going to state age, name, anything like that. I'm Gray J. But I've been doing some research into firearms, and I wanted a 1911. I'm a bit of a classy guy, a little bit of a boomer, you know what I'm saying, a FUD guy. You know, I really just, I like a nice metal thick boy, if you know what I mean. And so, in doing my research, I wasn't trying to spend $1,500 on a Kimber or $900 on a Colt. I kind of just wanted something I could be able to train with and have fun with. Also in a caliber that I'm not going to spend an arm and a leg for, right? So this is my Tisas 1911. This is a Carry edition. Now, I'll probably cut to what the case looks like. Probably not, because I'm lazy and I'm trying to do this all in one solid take real quick. So of course you get the Tisas card, another card with accessories listed, all this wham bam thank you ma'am stuff. Oh my goodness, cleaning rod. There's a cleaning brush in here as well. I'm not going to pull all that jazz out because I kind of don't feel like putting it in, but it does come with the case, which is very nice, especially for the price point. After taxes, I paid $567, something like that. So on to the gun, the thick boy. All right, this is the thick boy. This is the Tisas. I can't remember the exact serial, or excuse me, the exact model. So, okay. Noob tuber here. Fail LARP. I just failed the LARP. But this is a Commander Link. It's 4 1/4 inch, right? In 9mm, right? Real pretty boy. As you can see, it's clear, not loaded. I'm not a dumbass, or at least I'd hope not to be. Everybody can be dumb every once in a while. So, cool thing is, comes with 2 extra grips. Never gonna use these because they are cheap plastic grips. I'll be 100% honest with you. Just not worth it. The grips that came on this one, they are a nice textured rubber, right? Really nice for the price point. You know, most of what I've seen, they do wood grips, they'll do plastic grips like these. And I was fully expecting it to be just the plastic grips and having to replace them with some rubber grips or some nice wood grips. But since it came with the pretty rubberized grips, I'm happy with that, right? Oh my goodness. As this is my first 1911, the mechanics are a little bit lost to me, you know what I mean? I'm learning, right? It also comes with not 1, but 2 magazines. This is a 9x1. So with the 9mm, you get a little extra bang, you know what I'm saying? And also bang for your buck, because you're not paying $24 to $30 for a box of ammo, right? I bought a box of ammo, I think it was 50 ball rounds for like 19 bucks. It's not too shabby, man. Not too shabby. Also in the box, you've got your trigger guard, or trigger lock, excuse me. Don't want to upset the Puritans out there in Gunland. And then there's that brush that I was talking about. Now, everything fits very nicely inside the case. You know, for the price point, it is a nice case, right? The fact that they give you a case and not just another cardboard box. It's really nice, you know. Actually, it was really funny. I was in there buying, and this dude was walking out with a Taurus. No hate to Taurus. I mean, it's a good price gun, and I'm sure they work pretty well for what they are. But I just saw it in a cardboard box, and this dude bought 2 boxes of ammo and the gun, and it came out to 300 something bucks. And then I sat there and thought, would I put my confidence in a $300 piece of plastic? And I said, nah, because, like, you know, the 1911 is a proven platform, right? I'm not here to stroke it. I'm not here to say that it's the best. I am a bit of a FUD, right? I love it. I love the look. I love the weight, right? My dad picked it up. He was former law enforcement. He shot Berettas, he shot SIGs, he shot Glocks, and right now his favorite carry weapon, it's a Ruger, one of those 380 Rugers, real tiny thing, because he loves it, because he can't feel it when he's carrying it. For me, I really don't care about the weight, right? I want something that I can take out on the range. The weight helps me train, right? I want to be able to shoot well, and just really enjoy myself, right? And if it comes down to it, and I have to use it in a carry application or a self-defense application, we'll make it work, right? Because my perception on everything is if you really want it to work, it'll work. Now, it may not be the best. It may not be the lightest. It may not be the most fun. But if you're going to make it work, you make it work. One of the features, I did go with the version that had the mounting rail for lights and lasers. Now, I did watch a video on the Commander Link N45, and the guy that, I can't remember his name, that was reviewing it, he did say he had some trouble fitting most common lights and lasers. Or it was just particularly lights. He had trouble fitting some of the most common lights on there. So I'm going to have to do some digging, because I do want to put a light on this one. Don't really care about a laser. You know, it's more important that you know and can see what you're shooting before you shoot it, because it would suck if, you know, you're in a self-defense situation, or you grab it off the dresser, you think somebody's in the house, somebody's coming up to jug and rob. You don't have a light, you just bang bang, right? You see that they have the cannoli in their hand, right? Just eating it, but you see something in their hand and they're waving it around, and just bang bang, and now your girlfriend's dead, right? Now that would suck. That really would suck. So that's why I'm planning on putting a flashlight on this, right? To be able to see what I shoot. Now, I have not cleaned this gun, and I'm not sure if you can see, but out of the package, it is pretty well oiled. You can see some of the oil coming out of the seams. I'm pointing it at myself. Oh, you're gonna die. But it is pretty well oiled. The one thing that I will say is that I'm definitely going to have to break in this slide drop or slide lock, whatever you want to call it. I'm not a technician with this shit, right? I know what it is. I know what it does. Just because I don't know the terminology doesn't mean I don't know, you know what I'm saying? Because with a magazine in, it is quite a bitch to press in. So look at that. I'm fucking failing. I have to drop it, god damn, to the side. And honestly, I'm just gonna take it back and drop it, because fuck me, cunt, that bitch is tight. But you know what? The tighter, the better, if you know what I mean. The tighter, the better. We don't want a girl that's from the streets and loose. We want a nice, tight fit. The one, I don't want to say gripe, but I watched some videos on these metal followers that come with the magazine. I've seen where over time, they can slide forward and cause issues in the barrel, right? And cause issues. Jeez Louise, God help me. God help me. All right, there we go. This is a ramped barrel. I think that's what it's called, ramped, right? So most 9mm, at least from what I've done my research on, aren't ramped. They are your flat barrel, but from what I've heard, the problem is these metal bits eat into the ramped barrel and fuck that up, and then you end up having to buy a new barrel or things won't feed right. So my goal is to use these mags as backup mags, right? Just something to have on the side, right? Just in case 2 isn't enough, because I plan on buying 2 mags with the polymer followers, right? So I'm not gonna have to worry about that shit fucking up. Now, oh, drop it back down. We're gonna get some ASMR trigger pull. You ready? Not too shabby, right? And from the other side, right? I'm gonna take it like this. Ooh, buttery smooth without even oiling it. So really my plan is to oil this bitch down, right? Get her nice and wet before range day, or her first range day. And you know, we always like a wet bitch. You just want a wet bitch, right? You want tight and wet. That's what this thing's gonna be when I take it on the first range day, right? And I plan on making some videos for y'all on its first range day, because everybody knows, or the 1911 community knows, that there is a break-in period for firearms like this, right? Now, do I believe it? Yeah, honestly, I mean, now that I've handled it, everything is so tight, I could understand why things might fail. But I feel like if I lube her up, give her a good slap on the butt, she's gonna come right through, maybe fail once or twice, but we'll always find our way back in our groove, if you know what I'm saying. But it's been your boy Gray J.E. I'm just gonna dip the fuck out now. Oh, before I dip the fuck out, one thing that's nice about the case on this is there is a little rubber gasket. Now this gasket, it's not messed up. There is a little rubber gasket that goes before you seal it. So I cannot guarantee that this is going to be waterproof, but it is better than nothing for free, or I mean for the cost of the gun, right? You can't complain about that. That's a benefit. As well as you've got some holes for locking it up, right? So this was the Tisas 1911. I appreciate it if you watch it. If YouTube takes this video off because it's a gun, so help me God, I'm going to rumble. I'll see you later.